Hi, everybody. People do not understand how hard it is to live in this world with the disabilities. For one, most people think you're gonna fail because that's what society says about people with disabilities, that they can't do certain things. And another thing that's hard about people with disabilities is the fact that everybody thinks, well, I shouldn't generalize it like that. Most people think we say stuff just to get attention, or that we lie, or that we don't know what we're talking about, when in actuality, we might just be smarter than you at some things. Or we might just give you an idea that you didn't know. Man, my mouth is dry from taking medicine. Ugh. Anyways, and people just don't know how hard it is for us to struggle and to get social and jokes and to know that we go to somebody with the problem, like the police, or child protective service, and they don't believe you because you have a disability. It's ridiculous how people's minds are about people with disabilities. I am going to say this till I'm blue in the face, and if I have to repeat myself a million times for people to get it, I will. We have dreams, we have wants, we have needs, we have financial issues just like you guys do. We want to be independent. I want to drive a car. I want to be an advocate for people with disability. I want to put God first. I want to change the music I listen to. There's just a problem with, I want to listen to only Christian music. One problem. iTunes will not work on my computer for some reason. I can't figure out how to do that. So I have to get my things from somebody else's playlist, and they're not really Christian, so I have to listen to the one I am. And in my home, I could listen to Christian music, but I can't always listen to Christian music because I have a roommate. Well, I shouldn't say a roommate. Basically, a child. I'm basically a mother to a person that just turned 23. It is ridiculous, which that is stressful. What's more stressful is trying to be independent, and your parents didn't teach you how to be independent, so you have to do it all by yourself. Well, I don't really have to do it all by myself, but I have other people to help me. I'm just so frustrated with this world and how people think that we are helpless or they can't learn anything from us when they can. I really want a call center that people can go to for help that's open 24 hours, and they can talk about their issues and not feel like people judge them, and they could talk through their issues. And they would be open 24 hours a day, and it would be geared just for people with disabilities and for others to educate people with disabilities. Like, if somebody had a question in the middle of the night, if a person with a disability was suicidal and they didn't know they were suicidal or they couldn't talk, how would you be able to tell? We need to educate you people about people with disabilities. And I gotta learn more about disabilities. And people need to teach people with disabilities about attitude. And how parents should say they can do something, not they can't do this because they have a disability. And don't forget, your job as a parent, even if it's a child without a disability, is to teach them how to be independent and teach them how to love themselves. if you're always telling them what they're doing wrong and not right, then they're gonna grow up and think they're not good enough. Anyways, that is my little speech. And we get depressed just like you guys do. And I think, a matter of fact, we probably have more stress because we have to worry about, are people going to bully us? We have to worry about if our grandma's right because we're scared people are going to make fun of us. We have more worries than as quote unquote, as my mother says most of the time, normal people. Anyways, let's talk about something else. And God can heal you. God can heal you from things in your life. You just have to simply ask Him. And you know what? No matter what your parents say, you're good enough for God. No matter what your friends say, you're good enough for God. And you are good enough to do the things you want to do. You just have to believe it. You should do what Zig Ziglar did. Right? He says, what you can do on a piece of paper and what you love. And then you say it in the mirror, like, I am dependable. And you say it every day, and then you add your list. Every day you add your list. You'll feel better about yourself. And you can do it twice a day. Oh, and read the Bible and you'll feel better about yourself. Doesn't mean your life is going to be perfect. It just means that you have a healer. And His name is God. God is my role model. God is my healer. When I am weak, God is strong. Now, let's talk about something else. 10 things to say and not to say to someone with depression. Where'd it go? Got messed up. Okay. Number 1. Never tell a person to snap out of it. And never tell a person, why can't you be happy? You have everything going for you. And don't say to a depressed person, you want to be sad just to get attention. What you should be saying is, how can I help you? What can I do to help you? But that post got messed up. Let's see if this one works. 6 things not to say to the person. I know how you feel. Empathy is a great trait to persuade, but in certain cases it's best not to try to relieve if you really don't know what the other person is going through. Suck it up. You may not intend to trivialize something condition, but with phrases like suck it up, just be positive. You may be doing just that. Cheer up. The phrase cheer up is like a close cousin of stick it up. Telling someone to cheer up isn't going to do much. In fact, it made them feel worse. You have to be strong for your kids. It's all in your head. I got told that. I got told it's all in my head. Life sucks it up. That also falls into totally maximize what may be going on. May not be entirely possible to just think your way out of depression. Right actions, not just thoughts, are the key to overcoming the illness. One of the most efficient therapy for depression is called cognitive therapy that aims to alternate depression by challenging people's thought from negative ways to more positive. And I already displayed extended research and clinical experience that would seem to validate CT efforts. Simply combat negative thoughts and replace them with more Radiate belief rarely helps a person. This is not really surprising when you consider that you can't simply talk people out of it or have them just think themselves out of it. Phobias, right? To truly conquer a phobia reaction, a person must face it, approach it, and confront the fear. This is how she must behave, steps and specific actions, not merely think about it differently or just acknowledge that the fear is irrational. Similar challenge, irrational belief, focus on more positive thought and trying to change depressed cognitive game is not for likely to shift one mood out of depression. What will do the trouble is to change how one acts. When it comes to loved ones with depression, co-states often feels like you did something wrong and you're being shut out. By just realizing that it's nothing personal, it can feel like the person is cold and isolated and is feeling that way. Become the illness has isolated the person from their own feelings. Vision begin to expand and they're able to see more possibility. As people get better, the world will broaden. Just think there are others who could have it worse than you. That is what you do not say. Now let's talk about what you do say. Okay. You're right. This sucks. The general is that men are the general is that men are problem solvers and women are listeners. People who are depressed don't want problem solvers. They've usually run through all the scenarios and solution in their head already. They just can't do it. What they're looking for instead is simply knowledge and influence. You don't walk this path alone. I'm here for you if you need me. I believe in you. You are awesome. How can I help you? What can I do for you? I'm here if you want to talk, walk, go shopping, get a bit to eat, etc. I know it's hard to see right now, but it's only temporary. Things will change. You won't feel this way forever. Look to that day. So, that's what you say. And I am going to make it through anything because God is with me, no matter what. Anyways, I hope you guys go make the world a brighter place. And remember, it's not what you do that matters. It's how you help other people that matters. And God is going to have you do some great things in this life. You just have to believe it. And you just have to know God has a plan for you and a purpose for your life. You might not know what that plan is, but stick around and you'll find out. And don't forget to do Zig Ziglar's experiment. Bye!